just want to thank you guys so much for requesting this video. It was really fun to do, and I really love this look. It's definitely very tropical and gorgeous, and I just love it. I am already ready for spring, even though I know it's still the middle of winter. I'm just going to start out with my foundation first of all, and the one that I'm using today is my Almay, and it's the Clear Complexion Blemish Healing in 150 Buff, and it looks like this. Alright, so all I'm going to do is put it on my faux beauty blender that I got from TJ Maxx, and I'm just going to start patting it into my skin, and then put it underneath my eyes and make sure I get it in my nose area and then in the inner corner of my eye as well, where that dark spot is. And I just like to make sure that I get the foundation all over the place. And then I even put a little bit on my eyes just as a base for my eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer, and I'm taking my Sonia Kashuk All Covered Up Concealer, and I'm just taking a little bit on this couple spots that I have on my face, and I'm just going to pat it in with my finger. After that, I'm just going to take my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in Ash, and I always start at the front of my eyebrows for some reason, and then I just pull it backwards. To set my face, I'm going to take my Milani powder, and I'm just going to pat this onto my skin with my e.l.f. powder brush. So my favorite bronzer, and the one that I used in this look, is this Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Bronzer, and it looks like this. It's a tan color, but as you can see, it does have a little bit of a golden shimmer in it. Now, it's not too intense of a shimmer where it's going to come off chunky, but it's just going to give you a very golden luminescent look. Alright, after that I just took my Urban Decay Cream Blush, and I just put it onto my cheeks with my finger, and I just pat it in. I took my Hard Candy Living Doll blush, and it's one of my favorite blushes. It just looks like this. It does have some champagne shimmer running through it. And I just applied this onto my cheeks and blended it on top of the bronzer. So for my eyes, the first thing that I'm going to do is take my Urban Decay primer, and this is just a sample that I'm using up. And I'm just going to blend this onto my eyelid, and whatever is left on my finger, I put it underneath my eyebrow. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is take my eyeshadow palette from Wet n Wild, and it's called Sweet as Candy. So the first color I'm going to take is this brown color, and I'm going to take my blending brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to blend this mainly in my crease, but I'm going to work it down onto my eyelid a little bit. And I'm going to blend it past my crease slightly as well, just because I do have hooded eyelids and I want to be able to see it. Just make it as smoky as possible, but kind of maintain a rounded eye shape. Gently start in the corner and go around with your brush and do circle motions into the inner corner of your eye. And just make sure that there's a little bit of the brown in the inner corner of your eye, but you don't want anything as dark as the outer corner. An angled brush from e.l.f. I'm going to drag this underneath my lower lash line, but I'm going to stop where my iris of my eye stops. Next, what I'm going to do is take this pink shade right here, and I'm actually just going to apply it on with my finger. And I'm going to put it wherever I didn't put the brown shade, so focus it in the center of your lid, and just blend it all over your eyelid. Alright, next what I'm going to do is take a L'Oreal Infallible shadow. This one is in Amber Rush. It's a really gorgeous pigmented color. It's kind of like a golden copper shade, but it does have a rosy undertone to it. And I really love this color. It looks absolutely gorgeous and stunning. So I'm just going to blend it again on my finger and focus it again in the eyelid. So I'm going to focus again in the center of my eye and then just blend out towards the outer corner. And just blend that all over. And this is going to give it a very shimmery look without having any chunky glitter. And I just feel like it warms up the look slightly. With a little bit more of that pigment, again, take your angled brush from e.l.f. and again, just dust this under where you put that brown color earlier. So next, go back to the Wet n Wild palette and take this white color right here and focus this in your inner corner of your eye. Just pull it up into that area where it gets kind of dark in your eye so it's all lit up. And also pull some underneath your eye and around that area right there. Alright, next what you want to do is take a turquoise eyeshadow. I'm going to take this one called Peace today. And all you do is take it on the angled eyeliner brush again. And you just pop it in the inner corner of your eye. And you're just going to blend it back into the brown right there. Right before I apply my concealer and my mascara, I'm going to apply my eyeliner. And I'm not actually going to create a cat eye shape. I'm just going to draw it along my lash line. And I like to start in the middle of my eye and then just drag it out. And I'm going to slightly flick it at the end, but I'm not going to actually create a cat eye shape or go past the length of my eye. And go all the way into the inner corner of your eye as well. Next I'm going to take my concealer, and this one is an illumination pen as well. That's why I really like to use it, because it lights up the area underneath my eyes. And I'm going to focus it in this area right underneath the blue and just kind of drag it underneath. I'm not going to apply too much concealer because I don't want it to look too heavy or too bright under there. But I'm just going to gently pat that in underneath my eye. Alright, lastly I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to apply this combo. And by the time I had shot those videos, most of the lipstick had worn off. But I'll put the color on freshly now so you can see what it looks like once it's freshly applied. So I just put this first color on, and it's Lovesick. These are both the Revlon Just Bitten Bomb Stains. And the second one I'm going to put on is Cherish, and it's more of a dollhouse pink. And I just put this in the center, as well as my upper lip. And I just blend it together. And then just pat it in gently with my finger. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And also I will leave the links to my Twitter and Instagram down below. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.